Now, let's meet the lineup for tonight's state semifinal match. Woodburn Bulldogs, number 0, Jose Ochoa. Number 1, Isaac Perico. Number 2, Jimmy Martin. Number 3, Raul Prudencio. Number 4, Ricardo Hernandez. Number 5, Pedro Hernandez. Number 6, Salvador Perez. Number 7, Jesus Rodriguez. Number 8, Trevor Carsabaloon. Number 9, Arnulfo Gaspar. Number 11, Edwin Silva. Number 23, Anthony Lopez. Number 14, Emmanuel Escalona. Number 15, Cresanto Ayala. Number 13, Osvaldo Barajas. Number 17, Jairo Aguera. Number 18, Jose Ortiz. Number 19, Jesus Hernandez. Number 24, David Lopez. Number 25, Eno Lopez. And number 22, Riley Menezes. The Bulldogs are coached by Luis Sanchez, assisted by Sean Monahan. And now, for our very own La Salle Falcons. Number 0, Quentin Castro. Number 1, James Junkie. Number 2, Luke Strange. Number 3, Christian Burrows. Number 4, Sky Charlie Bouillard. Number 5, Carter Cook. Number 6, Ethan Shea. Number 7, Evan Lee. Number 8, Jack Goodrich. Number 9, John Kennedy. Number 10, Nudie Barron. Number 11, Tybalt Thornberry. Number 12, Spencer Shue. Number 13, Logan Warner. Number 16, Brendan Dexter. Number 17, Joseph Burkus. Number 18, Justin North. Number 19, Keller Storley. And number 20, Max Haveley. The Falcons are coached by head coach Seth Altshuler, assisted by Matt Owen, David Leslie, and team manager Spencer Stroud. Our OSAA officials for tonight's match: Ryan Jung, JJ Blodgett, Justin Phillips, and Steve Curtis. Please rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of the national anthem.
All right. National anthem being played, and now we're getting ready for playoff soccer action here on Oregon Sports Beat. La Salle Prep of the Falcons versus the Woodburn Bulldogs. Winner will go on to the championship game this Saturday. Time to be determined, of course. Hillsborough Stadium should be a great matchup for the 5A boys soccer state championship. Keith Glasser and Sean Phillipson, myself on hand for tonight's game, as this should be good. This should be a fun game to watch. These two teams have played against each other in the regular season. I mean, it's pretty rare that you see that happen, Keith.
They played earlier this year?
Yeah, they played earlier this year, September 14th, and it was Woodburn defeating La Salle Prep 2-0, September 14th. And these two teams are competing for a potential state championship Saturday. Woodburn, if they win, they will be the lowest seed under the 16 seed format to make it to the championship game.
Yeah, he does.
Should be a great game as both teams actually, I believe that is La Salle. They're coming out first.
Should be an interesting game. Woodburn this year scored 42 goals, gave up 18, while La Salle scored 32 goals, gave up 14.
And La Salle Prep out of the Northwest Oregon Conference, they are second in league with a 5-1-1 record. And for the opposition of Woodburn in the Mid-Willamette Conference, Woodburn finished third with a 4, actually this is regular season numbers, 4-1-2. Woodburn 4-1-2 in league play. I guess that's overall so far, and a 13-2-2 record. And we are underway as Woodburn to start off the half. Woodburn in the visiting blue shot on goal wide to the left, and La Salle in the home white uniforms in tonight's game. As this is kind of odd that we see both teams go in a blue-white kind of deal in the coloring, but it works. As we have gone almost a minute in the first half. Pareco to kick for Woodburn. And Woodburn in their road blue uniforms. Home whites for La Salle. Nice save in there for La Salle. Whistle sounds like an offsides.
No, went over the end line.
Oh, went over the end line, beg your pardon.
It's going to be a goal kick for Woodburn.
Greco, the sophomore, kicks it off. And La Salle. But I mean, this is kind of like a similar thing we saw last time in soccer with you and I calling the game, Keith. Both teams playing hot potato with the soccer ball, just trying to find good movement and get that proper position.
Pretty standard first couple minutes of a game, especially a game as big as this.
And a good atmosphere of a crowd tonight. Nearly filling the seats here at La Salle Prep. This is my first time ever out here, and I must say the fan base is incredible, as well as the soccer field. I was talking earlier before the game, the soccer field is still holding its ground after about 7 years. Or football field at that.
I played a lot of games here, soccer games myself, and it's one of the better fields for sure.
Woodburn will not throw in. Bit of a confusion there as Jesus Rodriguez thought he was going to be the man to throw in. It is going to La Salle. OSAA in this semifinal matchup. OSAA semifinal match in the 5A. Nice little move by Storley with good position of the ball, but it's right over to Woodburn with an opportunity for a play here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first half. Ref signal, Woodburn will get a throw in on the near sideline. And Leroy Sanchez is in his first year at the helm with Woodburn, and he is in great sync with his team.
He was the assistant coach for the 4 years prior, so
4 years prior, yes.
He's got a lot of experience.
Ball kicked away. At this moment early on, it's looking for 50-50 both teams again. They want to get the proper position for all the players out in the field.
Your mom wants to say that for your aunt and uncle, right? Shannon, do you want to pick a blanket for your aunt and uncle?
Woodburn to throw in on the far sideline.
Bulldog throwing.
Still no score early on. How these teams got here is intriguing, to say the least. Looking at Woodburn, they had to win a play-in game against North Eugene 4-1. They won at Ashland in round 1 2-1, and won at Hood River 1-0 in overtime. For La Salle Prep, the Falcons, they defeated South Albany 2-1 in overtime, and Marist 3-0. La Salle trying to make it to the state championship game for the first time since 2012. Their last title win was back in 2009 when they were in 4A at the time. Actually, both appearances in 2009 and 2012 as the ball kicked out of play. Both were in 4A competition. La Salle trying to win their first 5A boys soccer championship at the level. And for Woodburn, they've been a monster of a team in this 2010 decade, to say the least.
They are. I would have to say they're the dynasty in 5A soccer. They graduated 10 of 11 of their starters last year.
Right.
And the JV team the year before was undefeated, and they've just taken off where the other team was.
Silva with a shot on goal denied, and it'll be a play for La Salle. But yeah, they have been a great dynasty. They've won, 4 titles in 7 years, and they are only continuing to keep getting better. They've won 3 straight from 2010 to 2012, and 1 in 2016 of last year.
And what most of the people in Woodburn say, it's a small town, and these kids play 12 months a year together. They play club soccer together, so they all know each other.
And it seems like they've been together for years.
Yeah, so they have very good chemistry together.
Chemistry is really important in soccer. There's no doubt about that. Lopez, little move up there. Handle for Silva. Kicks it down, partially blocked. And a great save and kick by Shu. It seems like when Newbern gets the ball, their fan base is running rampant. They have a good crowd support here, actually for both teams. Pass intercepted. La Salle with an opportunity on goal. Thornberry crosses the 30, passes it right. Kick out of bounds. And there'll be a play for La Salle. Close to 7 minutes gone in the first half. Thornberry to throw. Nice headed, deflected into the near corner, kick out of play.
Throw in La Salle.
That was a nice save by the Woodburn defender to stop the corner. Just got it right on the end line, right in the corner.
Throw in for La Salle. Woodburn with possession.
Offside called. Free kick Woodburn.
Free kick for Woodburn on the offside penalty. Jesus Rodriguez mistracked that ball. He thought he had a good angle at it, didn't get it though. Yeah, Winner will go on to the championship game at Hillsborough Stadium this Saturday. Time to be determined, of course. Hopefully we'll be able to get to you the score at the end of the game tonight in Corvallis, as Tigard and Corvallis will be having their matchup in progress. And it seems like every year, you mentioned about the dynasty, Keith, Woodburn has made the championship game 5 out of the last 7 seasons. It seems like every year you can pencil them in for a championship appearance every year in the 2010s or 20-teens.
It looks like La Salle's trying to catch up to him in the dynasty in the 5A soccer, though, the last 3 years.
Wouldn't that be something if they would be able to pull it out? I was talking to one of the PA announcer up here in Pat Shoe, and He asked me about which team do I think will be the underdog. I can't really say who's the underdog in this game regardless of seeding because both of these two, to me, on paper, look evenly matched. They want to establish themselves here. Rodriguez.
That was a beautiful move.
Yeah, very good move by Rodriguez. Able to elude his defender. Eno Lopez, you see there, get the ball. Eno gets it back. Up on the near corner, he trips down. And it will be a play for La Salle on the kick. Ball went out.
That was a nice defensive play by Tybalt Thornberry. But it was pretty close between shoulder to shoulder and knocking him down. So fortunately for La Salle, he got the call that time.
Thornberry, the junior midfielder on the squad. As we have near gone 10 minutes in the first half. Play from the far corner for Woodburn. Header by La Salle. Throw in upcoming for Woodburn. Woodburn in their word blue uniforms. Home white La Salle. Kicked out another throw in for Woodburn. Seems like the game has slowed down just a little bit. But again, that's just showing that teams are just trying to establish themselves early on in this game. This time a throw in for La Salle. Out of play. And I'll tell you, the wind is unbelievable. We were having in the Portland and Milwaukee vicinity 16 miles an hour of wind today. It's very cold. This is soccer action. You expect to play in any type of weather except thunder. The elements of play will be big. Ball out of play. La Salle another throw in up on the far sideline.
Throw in La Salle.
I can tell you there's no uncontested balls here in the first 12 minutes.
It's a cold night, but the concession stand is open with hot cocoa, coffee, hot popcorn, hot dogs.
Throw in for La Salle up on the far side. And the ball kicked wide out of play. Another play for La Salle.
Go make it? Yeah.
Also, earlier, if you missed our earlier game on Oregon Sports Beat, Newport won against Brooking Harbor 3-1 in penalty kicks. So I hope you enjoyed that game on Oregon Sports Beat. Thornburg, pass deflected and taken away by Woodburn, and now shot over the head of Thornberry. He thought he had to play on the ball, went way wide, and it'll be a goal kick for Woodburn. Close to about 13 minutes gone here in the first half. Still no score from LaSalle High School. LaSalle Prep High School at that. LaSalle trying to get the chance to fight the ball. There's a shove that pushed Storley out of the way. Kennedy up top near the 50-yard line. He's one of the captains on the team. Brandon Dexter has had some injuries going on this year. He will be a senior next year. He had a groin injury that he suffered in the first round of the playoffs and is out for the year. Throw in for Woodburn up on the far side. Eno Lopez scores. Eno Lopez gets it done for Woodburn. 1-0 lead. What a goal for Eno, the senior forward at 5'7". Eno Lopez with a goal, putting up the score 1-0.
Well, that was quite a shot by Lopez. He's about at the 22-yard line, right outside the box, and nobody closed him down, and he just blasted it. And LaSalle goalkeeper. Quentin Kastner, who was second team All-State last year in 5A, just couldn't keep it out.
As a freshman, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a freshman and you're doing things like that, getting that recognition, you're doing something very special.
I don't think Jake Gleason would have stopped that one, to tell you the truth.
Not at all. Whistle sounding.
Foul called against Woodburn. Free kick from LaSalle.
14th minute of a goal for Eno Lopez. Again, if Woodburn wins this game tonight, they will be the lowest seed coming into a championship game. That would be something. Previously, Wilsonville of last year's state championship event, they were 5th seeded. LaSalle's coming in 5th seeded, so we'll see what happens. Throw in for LaSalle on the near sideline. All kicked up high.
Hi, Mir. How are you?
And a lot of high kicks and headers in this rate. Is trying to get some clearance of the ball. Throw in for LaSalle. Thornberry.
Storley. He makes
Story.
Storley.
Didn't quite get the cross kick that he wanted.
Allison, your kitty hat.
Up on the far side. Flicked it up in the air. Nice header. Missed shot opportunity by Bolliard. An opportunity for Woodburn to push the tempo up a little bit. Good kick, give and go, right back to Jesus Rodriguez. Rodriguez got cut off, though. Wow.
Well, that was a quick counter. They need to watch Jesus Rodriguez. He's number 7. He's their top striker for Woodburn, and man, he put the Jets on that time.
Oh, he did. He's 5'5" and a junior. And just looking as we're in the press box a couple 100 feet away, the height discrepancy is somewhat small to the players, but they are just outbeating early on LaSalle with their speed and great pinpoint passing. That's what you need to have happen tonight if you're going to compete for a championship. You have to have that ability and the mental focus too. LaSalle with the ball, trying to pass it back out. Get the play down. Again, Woodburn operates in the 4-3-3 formation. LaSalle in a 3-5-2. Woodburn. And Rodriguez again. Oh my goodness. Shot right to the rib cage. Rodriguez kicked it right into the chest of North. You'll be feeling that in the next few hours. No, it was quite below the belt, but it was right in the chest vicinity.
I thought he got him in the stomach.
The stomach.
He was trying to make the cross, and he didn't quite get it up high enough.
But it appears he'll be all right. He'll stay into the game. It's like a bullet going right into. Play clear out of there for LaSalle. LaSalle clears the ball out down to the 40. Storley passes it wide to the right for Thornberry. Tries to get control of the ball and loses it. Thornberry, though, does regather it and taken away by Woodburn. They're being very conservative with the soccer ball at the moment. Ball kicked out of play. And a throw in for Woodburn.
Well, the speed of Woodburn is definitely wearing down on LaSalle. They're extremely quick and extremely skilled on the ball.
Lopez kicks it wide, header. Not able to connect, though. Now to play another throw in for Woodburn, this time up on the far sideline. As we have gone nearly half of the first half. Close to 20 minutes. Woodburn. Trying to get that clearance out there. Out of play, Woodburn, another throw-in. Another throw-in. Salvador Perez will throw in for Woodburn. Woodburn at this point, the game's been slowed down a little bit, but it looks like, though, for Woodburn, they want to push that tempo and get that numbers advantage. And speaking of numbers, here's an opportunity. Nice saving tackle, missed. Opportunity on goal, but stopped dead in its tracks. Woodburn able to pick it up nicely. Intercepted, though. La Salle gets it back. Thornberry pushes it up. Kept back for Woodburn. Now we're back into the early part of the game where both teams are going back and forth with the soccer ball. Just trying to find good position.
Actually, most of this Woodburn team is coming back next year. I think they only have a couple guys on the pitch right now that are seniors.
Kind of like La Salle, they do have some seniors, but predominantly their roster is filled with underclassmen with mostly sophomores
it's a
and juniors.
Very young team, La Salle.
Who knows, we could possibly see them back next year if both teams keep pace in their respective conferences. That will be remain to be seen, but game is on now, so it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next hour or so. Who will come away victorious? Long kick downfield for Jesus Rodriguez, headed and blocked out of play. Good alert play defensively for La Salle. Kick wide up high, and that would be good for a field goal with that distance by Aguirre, but it's out of play. Throw, it'll be a kick for La Salle. Kick that from like the 35-yard line. Maybe a little closer with that distance.
It was a blast, no question. Wrong sport, but a heck of a kick.
Yeah, it went up the uprights and good from about 45 yards, give or take. Some people who love playing soccer usually kind of excel in the game of football, in the NFL, in any kind of sport at that. Save for the goalkeeper in La Salle, Kashner, the starting goaltender, or goalkeeper. He's a sophomore on the team. Long kick downfield. Thornberry, right side.
Can you see me now?
Goes to the goal, tries to cross kick it, but deflected by Woodburn. They even alert Woodburn on almost every kick that goes cross side. Not allowing a lot of room for La Salle to operate. There's Eno Lopez, who got the goal earlier in the 14th minute of the first half. Shot over the goal. Oh, my goodness. What an effort, though, by Silva. That went just a little bit wide of the post.
That last possession by Woodburn, I think they had 10 or 12. They strung together 10 or 12 passes, all 1 and 2 touch. I mean, those guys are connected, no question.
That's kind of like a little bit of explosiveness that Woodburn is presenting in this game. They're being methodical, but they want to make that extra turn up the afterburners once they get close to the goal.
Well, the Woodburn system is similar to the Spanish style, Barcelona and Real Madrid. It seems like a combination of both those styles.
Absolutely. Lopez faked the kick, crosses over on his man, and the ball out of bounds. Lopez putting a good variety of moves. Throw in for Woodburn.
Handball.
Handball called. Free kick.
Free kick handball from Woodburn. LaSalle ball. Long kick downfield. And nobody well within 10 feet of the ball.
Falcon throwing.
Falcons ball of LaSalle. LaSalle, Prep Falcons, and the Woodburn Bulldogs.
Yeah, we're 24 minutes in a 40-minute first half, and I'd say it's been more controlled by Woodburn at this point.
Thinking about 70-30 at least.
No, I'd say 60-40.
60-40. Storley's kick deflected.
It's been a real challenge for LaSalle to string together any passes because they get closed down so quick by the Bulldogs.
Lopez kicks the ball out of bounds again. So another play for LaSalle. Warner on the throw, and he's in off the bench for LaSalle. Contact made down to the near side. Nice deflection by Storley. He actually cut off the man for Woodburn. Woodburn gets the ball back, intercepted momentarily. And Woodburn able to pull it back out.
We'll probably be in Seaside for your birthday.
15 minutes to go in the first half. Woodburn.
Up Woodburn, LaSalle throwing.
That's Perez right there for Woodburn. Took the ball off the shot of his kneecap. Saw with an opportunity to throw in.
Has Woodburn had a sub yet?
No, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
There's been one sub so far.
One sub for LaSalle and Logan Warner. He's the only man off the bench for LaSalle so far. None for Woodburn just yet. Thing up on the far side. And he'll go to Woodburn on the throwing. LaSalle an opportunity now. Good control by Strange, but it's right back to Woodburn. Long kick downfield, intercepted. Got a whistle.
Foul whistle against the Bulldogs. It'll be a free kick, LaSalle.
Free kick for LaSalle on foul. Well, seems like at the moment, and I think you're right on this, Keith, it's about 60-40, give or take, with how the control game has favored Woodburn. They've been holding on to possession of the ball for quite a bit. They've had more shots on goal than LaSalle. Collision down the far side, no whistle. They say play on.
That was a clean tackle.
Jesus Rodriguez passes it back out to Aguirre. Here, lost the ball. Lopez poked it away. Opportunity on goal now for Storley, and the kick out of bounds. LaSalle will retain possession. And now we do see some substitutions coming in. 4 is out. That's Charlie Boyard. He is out. Number 9 will come out for Woodburn. And that is Arnulfo Gaspar. So on cue, Keith, you were wondering about substitutions. Well, now you've seen some for Woodburn. Ball high in the air. Whistle sounds again.
It's a foul.
Foul call. It looks like Eno Lopez. He's down on the near side. Seems like he's always positioned. He's near the 48, but he is just being alert for those open plays. He's more of that striker, as you said earlier. Fighting for the ball. Storley comes away with the ball. Warner Tangled up. And great control play for Woodburn to come away with it. Lopez will pass it back out to Aguirre. Aguirre falls and a whistle down for a foul. Luke Strange got tangled up that time. Getting close to 30 minutes in the first half of play. 1-0. Woodburn with the lead. And they may look for more. Kick not close, not strong enough, right to the goal. And it will be a play for La Salle. That might have been 2-0. But he got a good angle on the ball. La Salle to kick in Kashner.
Kashner to kick.
Kashner kicks it off. Team's vying for the ball at the moment. Woodburn can't get full possession of another kick opportunity for Kashner. Close to a half hour gone in the first half. Sean Phillipson and Keith Glasser, Oregon Sports Beat. The OSAA 5A boys soccer semifinal match with the Falcons of La Salle and the Bulldogs of Woodburn. Woodburn clears the ball out of harm's way. Aguirre. Nice move by Aguirre. Made a man fell down, and Storley, though, sliding tackle. No whistle. Clean play. Another man goes down in Thornberry. Cross kick to the goal. Whistle sounds. Oh, my goodness.
What's it called? Offsides?
Menendez is thinking, number 22 down there near the officials, like, what did I do? And there's a yellow card issued to Riley Menendez. Wow. Riley Menendez, number 22, gets the call for the yellow.
Free kick for the Falcons.
And a free kick for La Salle.
Menendez will go off.
Is that a rule on a yellow card? You got to come out?
Yeah, you have to come out if you have a yellow card.
Oh.
And that's probably a good thing because you want to make sure your players get, make sure their emotions are in check. Don't want to overreact to little calls like that.
Those are the best chance that La Salle's had all game. So
yeah, got to make the most of it. Fans anticipating the goal. Here's the kick.
It's on the back post.
Didn't get all of it, though. Sal trying to get a shot on goal. There's a kick.
Surely.
It's no good to the left side. Wow.
That was a good shot by Keller Storley, but just a couple feet wide of the net from about the 14-yard line on the left. So Keller Storley, he's a sophomore for La Salle. He used to be in the Timbers Academy.
Really now?
Yeah.
Ball went wide, headed by La Salle. Woodburn on the throw-in.
I'll tell you, Storley's probably been the most impressive guy up front for La Salle, without a doubt, today. But Woodburn's got his number. They've been closing him down. He doesn't get much space.
Isla, number 15, coming out of the game for Woodburn. And Woodburn opportunity to score again. Flirting with that was Eno Lopez, who's already had a goal in the 14th minute. And the Bulldogs are pulling the ball back out. Kicked up high is Shu. Woodburn with possession. Salvador Perez up on the far side.
Yeah, that's a nice move.
Nice move, Perez. gives it for Eno Lopez, trying to get away from his man. Ball to the left side of the corner, and Lopez kicks it out.
Goal kick, LaSalle.
Lopez might have had a chance to get a shot on goal had he pulled the trigger on it quickly.
He just couldn't find the handle.
Yeah, he couldn't find the handle, much less control on the ball and the angle on where he was trying to shoot it from. 33rd minute approaching, 1-0 lead Woodburn over La Salle. As mentioned, Eno Lopez with a goal at the 14th minute. Kick out of bounds by Aguirre. La Salle ball on the near side. Warner to throw in. Whistle came after the ball came in bounds. And they'll redo. Warner was not beyond the yellow tape for the kick. For the throw in, header out of bounds. Ball kick out of the way. Ortiz with a good clearance.
Megan's so cute. What's her name, Mom? That one? What's her name?
LaSalle trying to tie it up and equalize this game. There's still plenty of time for that to happen. Just got to get the right strategy to work.
Oh, yeah.
Nice interception, Woodburn. Pass way too wide to the right, intended for Logan Warner. He is a sophomore midfielder for the team. LaSalle.
Well, the flow of the game is pretty much for Woodburn, but we also, that last game we did with Franklin and Wilson.
Yes.
It was all Franklin in the first half, thinking that Wilson was going to get shut out about 6-0, ended up 2-2.
Yeah. And kind of a similar story, even though it's not a 2-score lead at the moment, it's still anybody's ball game at the moment. Aguirre passes it out to the 30. Menendez back on the floor, or on the field for Woodburn, out of play. Woodburn ball on the far sideline as we're near 35 minutes into the first half. Good kick downfield, trying to get cleared out. Uh-oh, opportunity on goal. Dierkes into the far corner. Wow.
Indicating goal kick, Woodburn.
Woodburn on the goal kick. Dierkes off the bench. Had a chance to flirt with a goal. It just went a little wide.
On a mistake by the center back for Woodburn. Actually, that was probably the best opportunity LaSalle's had today.
At least twice. Don't forget they had a chance for the goal kick on the yellow flag issued to Riley Menendez for Woodburn.
Throw in LaSalle.
LaSalle to throw in. Miscue on the ball for Jonathan Kennedy. As I said, he's one of the team captains on the squad. Intercepted for Martin. Down the field. Nice sliding tackle, but a whistle does sound. It looks like it's on Woodburn.
Foul whistled against Woodburn. Free kick, Falcons.
Free kick for the Falcons. Jesus Rodriguez, number 7 down there, just thought he had a good, clean play. Just pick up the foul.
Actually, I thought it was a 50-50 ball.
Kastner kicks it off. Woodburn with possession. I've noticed as well during the last couple of sequences, Keith, Woodburn usually likes to have around 2 or 3 guys down close to the goal, and they do have a couple right now in the blue near the 50. They like to have at least 2 or 3 guys back for an opportunity to attack
Well, Woodburn definitely is keeping the field spaced. They have very good positioning.
They do. Nichols battling up on the far side of the 20. And Woodburn comes away with the clear ball. Headed by Shu. But a shot on opportunity. Flirting that time was Woodburn again. You can hear the crowd noise. They love when Woodburn gets on an attack. Close to 38 minutes gone in the first half. Kick downfield and out of bounds. It will be La Salle on the play to throw in. 1-0 lead for Woodburn. Off the head. My goodness, Martin took a shot right to the face. You're talking about being headed. My goodness, that took a shot right to the forehead. This sounds like the train's going to come out to check on Jimmy Martin.
Jimmy doesn't want to come out, though. Little blood's not bothering him.
Into the game, Salvador Perez, who is starting tonight's game for Woodburn. That's getting woken up by the ball. Taking a shot like 70 miles an hour, go right to your face. That hurts. And a kick for La Salle, intercepted for Woodburn. So trying to tie this game up. Perez with the ball. Faces a 1-on-3 and pulls the ball back to Aguirre. Aguirre kicked into the air, kept in play. La Salle.
Handball
on La Salle.
No, on
Woodburn. Beg your pardon. Woodburn.
Free kick, La Salle.
Approaching the 39th minute in the first half. Woodburn up 1-0 over La Salle. Kexner kicks it deep. Moved by Strange. Strange kicks it soft to the left side, and a play for Woodburn's side. Greco, the goalkeeper.
54 seconds.
Less than a minute remaining in the first half.
46 seconds.
Aguirre kicks it right into the vicinity of La Salle. La Salle kicks the ball out of bounds. Throw in for Woodburn. 30 seconds remaining in the half. First half at that.
Great pass.
Aguirre with an opportunity to go on goal. Cross kick. Not in time to the goal. Nobody was open. 15 seconds to go.
Good idea, but the right wing wasn't making the run because it went right across the goal.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time expires here in the first half of play. Woodburn with a 1-0 lead so far over La Salle. Again, winner will go on to the championship game this Saturday. So, Keith, what can you tell us about what you saw in the first half?
Well, I'd have to say that Woodburn seemed to be the superior team in the first half. They could control the ball. Most of the players were calm on the ball, which means they knew what they were doing with it. While La Salle seemed to be mostly a kick and run team. They just couldn't seem to string any passes together, which I think was due to just being closed down so quick by the Bulldogs. I mean, they were just amazing anticipation in the first half, and it's always interesting to watch the second half because sometimes you think, wow, that team's going to dominate, and the second half comes out, it's a complete opposite. So,
right.
But heck of a game. It's a very hotly contested game.
Without a doubt. quick recap of what's been going on in the first half. Woodburn's Riley Menezes picked up a yellow card in the first half. Goal scored for Lopez, that's Eno Lopez, with a goal in the 14th minute of the first half so far. We still have 1 half to go, 40 minutes of action. Still plenty of game left. Winner will advance, loser will go home in the game. We're going to step aside. We'll keep the stream rolling for you on Oregon Sports Beat. It is 1-0 lead, Woodburn over La Salle.
Falcon throw in.
Ready?
All right, welcome back. Second half action getting ready to go here from La Salle High School. Sean Phillips and Keith Blaster for Oregon Sports Beat. This is the OSAA 5A boys soccer semifinal match. Winner will advance to the championship game. Loser will go home. As both teams have switched sides, the blues are for Woodburn as they begin left to right on your screen, right to left for La Salle. Interesting conversation we both had before we came on live, Keith. And I talked with the PA announcer as well for La Salle that this is the final year for Woodburn in playing in 5A. They'll be moved down to 4A next year to play in the Oregon West Conference. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, there's such a dynasty in the 5A. You know, it's probably be pretty tough on some of those 4A teams, but it's definitely an interesting system we have in Oregon with 6 divisions in such a state with such a low population. I actually prefer the old system where there was 4 divisions. I thought it made a lot more sense relative to travel, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Especially with the advent of so many club sports at this point. But what do I know, Sean?
Well, you're a former athlete, and I'm not. I've never played soccer in my life as an athlete. I did do cross country for 1 year in my sophomore campaign. It was a great experience with running. That kind of both well with soccer. You run and all of that.
You're definitely just run playing soccer.
Oh yeah. Well, with soccer, it's a lot more physical with all the play that goes on. Cross kick downfield for Woodburn. Nice deflection out of bounds. Woodburn's ball. LaSalle, pardon me, on the goal kick.
Well, LaSalle's definitely come out here with a mission. Get back in the game. Very aggressive here in the first couple minutes. Hoping to get back in the game. I think what LaSalle's going to have to do is just be a little calmer on the ball and start stringing together a few passes. I think if they do that, I think they have quite a chance to make this a very interesting second half.
Now, if our rules go back, because you have your rule book, if we tie at the end of regulation, then we would go into 2 overtimes, both 10 minutes each. And if that is still tied within the time period, then we would go to penalty kicks. We've had plenty of penalty kicks this season in the playoffs. And I'm noticing for both teams, the wind has not been much of a factor in this game. We've had a lot of wind power today, about 16 miles an hour. It seems like it's died down a little bit, but the cold, the frigid outside of nature still is outside. You're talking about being at Franklin, and it was very cold out there, having to deal with all the the activity, but it was still fun. But this is a much more important game. Tackled down.
That was a foul.
And a foul, yeah. I was about to say, with that amount of contact, there has to be a whistle down there. Jairo Ajira is the man that fell down for Woodburn. Woodburn in their road blue, La Salle in the home white. Long kick downfield. Ethan Shea will throw in. Shea will not be the one throwing in. Thornberry will be on the far side. And now they change it up. I guess they want to get the right position up there.
North coming up to throw.
LaSalle with possession. As we've gone 5 minutes or so close. In the second half, 1-0 Woodburn. A win for Woodburn. Put them in a championship game, and they would be the lowest seed ever in the 16-seed format to do it. Opportunity for Cook to the goal. It's not in the vicinity. Throw in for Woodburn. Or kick, I should say, for Woodburn. That looked like it had a chance in the corner, but the ball went a little too wide, out of position.
Just a little too fast for him. Actually, that was the best sequence that LaSalle's had the whole game. They strung together about 5-6 passes, a lot calmer on the ball. Those guys must be listening to me.
Well, hey, if you were out there going to these guys as a player coach, I'm sure you would at least tell them, we need to speed things up a little bit, get downfield.
There's another break for LaSalle. Oh, nice cross back.
Good save defensively for Woodburn. Perez, one of the men, deflected that ball back. Actually, Carsaboom. Perez tried to do an in-and-out move. One man goes down, and a foul. Wow. Kennedy, one of the co-captains on the squad of LaSalle, fell to the grass. On the foul with Salvador Perez down to the 30.
The refs tell him to calm down.
Yeah, we have already seen one yellow card issued to Riley Menendez in the first half, and if you get 2 yellows, you're gone for the day.
Actually, it's been a very clean game. Both teams are playing hard-nosed, going out a lot of 50-50 challenges.
2 white shirts if LaSalle had a double header, but no pun intended. But know how to go on site for them into the far corner, how to play Woodburn with possession. LaSalle trying to tie this game up. This might be trouble up front. Rodriguez kicks it deep, but it's way wide to the left of the goal post.
It's going to be a corner. Corner for
kick.
Woodburn.
I think that's the first corner kick we've seen all game.
It's a good ball on the back post, a little bit long.
Silva kicked it a little too long in that. And the ball out.
Nice save by LaSalle, stopping another corner.
Yeah, 2 white shirts were actively ready to deflect that ball down and kick it out. Woodburn on the throw-in, near side. Kicks it wide to the right to the left. Not able to get anywhere near the net. Jesus Rodriguez trying to make a play out of it.
Goal kick, be taken by Castro.
LaSalle on the kick. Close to 8 minutes gone in the second half. 1-0 lead, Woodburn. And hopefully at the conclusion of this game, we'll find out who the winner is. In Corvallis, Tiger and Corvallis in the other end of the semifinal match. Hillsborough Stadium, Saturday, time to be determined of who will make it to the 5A Boys Soccer Championship event. Wow, sliding tackle missed for Woodburn, and a shove up on the far side. Wow. No penalty on that either.
Just a foul.
It was a fall. Yeah.
Free kick for LaSalle.
Free kick for LaSalle.
Who's that on the foul? 25?
25 for Woodburn. That would be Eno Lopez.
He got those 2 fouls. Well, I think he's hungry for that second goal.
He's hunting for a goal, and if with the amount of time left, he might even have a chance for a third. But I don't want to speak too soon on that. It's rare that we see a hat trick in soccer. You have to be very quick, very mobile to actually do that. And if that happens, LaSalle might need to change their strategy a little bit and pinpoint the attack on Lopez. Good save by the goalkeeper, Pareco. 5'8" sophomore. He's still got 2 years left playing for Woodburn. And he's only continuing to get better. He's 5'8". Most goalkeepers around 6 feet tall. I could be wrong. Ten minutes closing in to the second half. Little header by Lopez near the 40. Fighting for the ball. LaSalle claims it. They got Strange up ahead. He now has it. Strange one on three. Strange kicks the ball out of bounds, and it will remain LaSalle ball. Luke Strange, the sophomore forward, try to go on the attack 1-on-3. And all the blue shirts for Woodburn just triangled, if that's a word, just trapped him. The triangle trap.
Well, it was a nice play by Riley Meneses, who's the head center back. He definitely closed him right down.
Throw in on the far side for LaSalle. It's early out of bounds. It will remain LaSalle ball.
Definitely the second half has been very evenly matched so far.
50-50 balls, to say the least.
And I would say that LaSalle's getting the better end. Nice play.
That was a terrific play. LaSalle trying to get the ball back, kicked out. And they will say it will be Woodburn ball. Carseboom on the throw-in.
Jeez.
And LaSalle will get a chance to throw in as well. Charlie Boyard back into the game for LaSalle. And Ethan Shea is out for LaSalle. LaSalle trying to get possession of the ball. And they do at the moment. Got away from one man.
Great move by
Storley. Storley with a shot on goal. High. Oh my goodness, that would have been an equalizer goal for Storley. It just edged over the top of the goal post.
He almost hit the woodwork.
That was about 4 feet away from tying this game up.
I thought it was a foot over the goal. That was
over the goal?
That was a rocket from about the 20, center of the 20, so.
I don't think he got it up the uprights, but it was a teaser of a goal from Story. Back on the attack is Eno Lopez, but Woodburn's just slowly taking their time. Escalona wasn't aware of the ball, and it's right over to LaSalle. Or nearly a bad pass by Woodburn's Casaboom. Fighting for the ball.
That's a foul.
And a foul. Too much contact to the referee's desire. Lets that one get a foul, and it'll be a kick for Woodburn on the far side of the 50.
Foul on Kennedy. He got stripped and figured he'd foul him back.
Well, the more fouls that pick up, the more you have to wonder on the referee's leniency in terms of how much contact you're going to allow. Here play from behind for Woodburn. Ina Lopez with it at the 30. Passes up high to Gaspar. Here's some of the fans in the background for Woodburn. They want to get this win and pull up a big road win at that and make it to the championship round. They've been the staple of championship games. Nice sliding tackle and pulled out of there, but a whistle does sound.
Foul whistle against the Bulldogs. It'll be a Falcon free kick.
Free kick. Wow. I guess they didn't call a foul. And now the ball goes out. Keith, what can you say about this?
I'd say it looked like Storley got looked like a foul on Storley there. But I guess he got his foot and the ball, so he let that one go.
Wild scramble at that. Heard the PA announcer go and said foul, and nobody stopped. They just kept playing.
Well, you can't catch everyone.
That is true. You can't catch everybody.
Well, I have to say this is a far better officiated game than the Timbers game on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Nice move.
Strange trip down, and a foul is called.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Strange not happy about the call to throw in.
I thought Strange got fouled.
I thought so too. It looked like he was thinking it would be La Salle ball. It is not. The good news of this second half, though, Keith, the intensity has sparked up.
Oh, no question.
First half was very slow, very methodical. Woodburn was getting mainly the possessions in their favor, and now La Salle trying to counter that. Ina Lopez tried to go for a header, didn't get enough of it. Gaspar pulls the ball back out, kicks it down, headed back by La Salle. 1-0 lead. Woodburn on the attack. Martin. Actually, that's not Martin. That was Quesaboom. Goal kick for La Salle.
There we go.
Trevor Quesaboom, the midfielder junior, 5'11".
Impressive player. He's he definitely has a heck of a feel for the game. That was a nice defensive play by who was that, number 5 on La Salle.
Carter Cook.
Yeah, nice play to stop that attack.
4 or 5 of blue shirts are right in the possession for La Salle. Gets it deep, Strange. Can't quite get the ball, and a whistle does sound again. And they call it on La Salle.
Foul was on Strange. Yeah, you can't run him over. He just ran through him.
Yeah. Strange, that's now twice Strange feels like he's been robbed of a penalty or a foul. But he's the man initiating the contact. Fans starting to stand up. Can't tell which is which, though. I feel like that's more on La Salle's side.
No, that's a Woodburn side.
That's the Woodburn side. They're getting up for this.
I think they're standing up because it's so cold.
Well, do you blame them?
I mean, these are metal benches, and it's about 40 degrees.
It might be 20 by the end of the night. We'll see what happens. Nice interception for La Salle, and Kennedy, one of the captains on the team. Kennedy tries to pick that pass off. As we're getting close to 18 minutes left of the second half. 1-0 Woodburn over La Salle. Out of play. And La Salle ball. I just got a sneaky feeling in this one, Keith, that La Salle could very well catch back into this game. It's only the matter of when and how they're going to execute it. Since you're a former player, how would you, if you're La Salle, try to get back in this game? Try to get a 2-on-1 advantage?
I think if you could string together, 4 or 5 passes in the last 30, you're going to have some chances.
Oh, my goodness. I apologize. We have a yellow card issued up at the far sideline. And I think that went red.
Is that a red card?
I saw a red card come out. I saw number 11 up there for La Salle. That would be on Tybalt Thornberry. I saw a yellow card come out, and then I saw the ref pull out a red.
Pull out a red. That would be.
That would warrant an automatic ejection for whoever that was. And I did say that was Thornberry.
Still waiting to get some clarification on that.
Yeah. One thing I do see, Edwin Silva for Woodburn is sitting on the bench. But the intensity, as we talked about 10 minutes ago, Keith, has really picked up. And now we'll see how the referees will handle in terms of the physical play. Because too much of that, game may need to be tightened up a little bit. As we have nearly gone 20 minutes of the second half, 1-0 Woodburn. Wow, huge hit up at the 45. Late whistle came in and a foul.
Foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick. LaSalle.
Free kick for LaSalle up on the far side. Four LaSalle players line up in around the 15-yard line. Hope they get a good group effort. Kick from the 35. Nice block by Woodburn. Good defense by Jose Ortiz. But LaSalle will get another opportunity to throw in. Close to 20 minutes gone in the ball game. Nice little header by Cook. So, trying to get everyone in position. Give and go action, ball kicked away. Nice control. Storley is stripped.
That's a foul.
And a foul.
Foul on the Bulldogs. Free kick. LaSalle.
So I'll get a free kick. Looked like Storley on that play got caught in contact.
Yeah, LaSalle's definitely playing down a guy, so that definitely was a red card on somebody on LaSalle. So they're playing 10 against 11 against 10 right now. Woodburn has a man advantage for the last 20 minutes of the game.
Kick to the goal. Nice save beautifully by Pareco. Jack Gabrish thought he had an opportunity to bypass the goalie. Didn't do it. Or the goalkeeper at that. Two players get tripped up down there is Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez. Throw in for Woodburn on the far side. Salvador Perez inside. And get the ball his way for Woodburn. Three defensive players back for Woodburn. Menezes kicks it back to the goalkeeper in Pareco and kicks it down.
Nice play by Kasserboom.
No whistle. Play on. There's good contact. Clean play. Eno Lopez gives it down to 30. Pass cut off by LaSalle. Wade Nichols with it. Pulls the ball back out. Woodburn ball. Woodburn trying to go up 2-0 and end this game quickly. And a foul once again on Woodburn.
Bulldogs. Free kick, LaSalle.
I'll tell you, if there were fouls in basketball, if you get 5 fouls in high school, you're gone for the game. I caught myself saying ejected. You're disqualified from the game. In soccer, you don't get those opportunities. One opportunity on goal, just wide to the left of the post.
It was flicked out by Woodburn. I think it's going to be a corner for LaSalle.
And you talked about it earlier in the game, Keith. Opportunities have to come for LaSalle. They have had chances, but not been able to do that. As out of the game, Sky Charlie Bolliard, he's out on the bench for LaSalle. So Thornberry is back in. So I would assume he probably had a yellow. Number 11 on the roster for LaSalle. Good save for Woodburn, but LaSalle trying to tie this game up. As we're close into this game. Semifinal match. Winner to the championship game. Loser goes home. Down deep on the far side is Storley. Can't quite tell who the other guy is on the side. That is Thornberry. So Storley and Thornberry were the two men offensively for LaSalle ahead of the play.
I think it was Strange who got the red card because he's out now.
Yeah.
But we're not sure. Great cross. There's the goal.
And it's in.
There's a goal.
Yes, it is.
Goal LaSalle. It's 1-1.
Tie ball game. Great play by Thornberry, it looked like. And Thornberry silences the visiting crowd of Woodburn as they all go back to their seats in the, 25th minute. 1-1 game.
Well, as we see in soccer, it's a cool game. Definitely the momentum has been with LaSalle this whole second half.
Now we'll see if Woodburn can answer. They have scored a goal from Eno Lopez. And he is a quick person at that. We've seen him strike before.
Interesting switch up by the LaSalle coach Thornberry. He moved him up front. He started off as right back, so he's the one with the goal. So
to vote Thornberry with a big time goal. Player gets slide down on the tackle, out of bounds though. Woodburn possession.
Woodburn's not wasting any time reattacking.
They are doing that. Man went to the ground, no foul. We play on for Woodburn. Rodriguez goes down at about the 36-yard line. He is slow to get up. And now on his feet. Took a shot, looked like right to the knee. Up ahead is Eno Lopez, kicks it out of play. And Lopez had the goal in the 14th minute in the first half. He can strike from just about anywhere. He's a senior. Kastner to kick off for LaSalle. He gets it off. Headed out. Woodburn ball.
Referee indicating Woodburn turn.
Thornberry trying to get to the ball as it hits towards the corner and out of bounds. Woodburn ball. Thornberry was on the attack again, Keith. He wanted to go after that one. Close to a half hour gone in the game.
The combination of Thornberry and Storley has been impressive in the second half.
It certainly has. He's really stepped up quite a bit.
Foul whistle against the Falcons. It'll be a Woodburn free kick.
Falcons on the foul. Free kick for Woodburn on the far side.
It seems like that Woodburn's, how the game's looking now, it's more like Woodburn's down a guy because LaSalle's been controlling the whole game.
Header went way upstairs by
It's going to be a goal kick.
Carsaboom, and a goal kick for LaSalle. Carsaboom just headed that ball straight upstairs. I think he wanted to try to direct it to the net somehow, some way, just at a bad angle. In case you missed out on our first of our doubleheader today, Newport defeated Brooking Harbor 3-1 in penalty kicks. That we had earlier today on Oregon Sports Speed. Dave Hall on the call for that one. Kick skied upward. This clearance for LaSalle. Opportunity here now to get the goal, but Woodburn able to deflect that ball. Lopez gets shoved. No whistle. We continue on. Rodriguez.
Nice play.
Gives it for Silva, who kicks it deep, and it's saved easily by Kastner.
Corralled by Kastner.
Too bad he shot it. He had a couple guys open on just a short chip. Would have been an interesting opportunity for Woodburn.
Now that may come back to haunt him. We'll find out soon.
Trevor will join in. Oh, Trevor.
Handball.
Handball called on Thornberry. Woodburn ball. Well, that would have almost been a lazy pass down there for Woodburn, but Woodburn continues to control the ball up the field. Jesus Rodriguez tries to give it up to Silva.
Nice defense by the LaSalle defender.
LaSalle stepping up the defense in the second half. They are now starting to get more alert. They're not as sluggish as they were in the first half. Kick towards the goal. Header. Not there. Kept inbounds for Woodburn, though. They have a chance to regain the lead. Kicked up high. That's Storley. The ball kick out of play. Throw in for LaSalle. Gabrish to throw in.
Nice clear by Emmanuel Escalona.
Wow. They throw in for Woodburn. Some of the fans did not like that. They thought it would be a LaSalle ball. Half hour gone. Second half. Tie game at 1-1. We could look into overtime or a possible game winner here. We'll find out. Good kick. Nice save and great takeaway by LaSalle's Justin North. Came in there to intercept that pass. Now it goes to Storley. Thornburg is ahead of the play, but it was cut off and cleared out by Woodburn. Nice little shielding play. Nichols kicks it to the goal. Off the crossbar. Off the crossbar, no goal. Oh my goodness. How close can you be? Corner kick LaSalle. Oh my goodness. Wade Nichols had a shot on goal. It just kicked off the top of the crossbar.
Came down, hit the end line, and got knocked out.
That's one of those basketball plays where a shot goes in and out, around and out, and it didn't go through the net. Corner kick LaSalle. The kick is off. Header. Getting dangerous at the goal, and it's cleared out of there by Woodburn. Oh my goodness. That would have been a nightmare of a goal allowed for Woodburn. Nice sliding sackle in there by Cook. Cook eludes one man. Cook gets it back, tripped, and there is a whistle.
What?
Whistle on Woodburn. Free kick for La Salle. On that was Ortiz. He was arguing with the referee on the call. Keller Story, the sophomore. Can he give La Salle the lead?
I think he's looking for the top corner myself.
And it was blocked. But they get a shot. It's wide to the right. Boy, I'll tell you, the intensity has picked up on the afterburner the last couple minutes or so.
7:45 to play here in the second half. 1-1, Woodburn, La Salle, State 5A semifinals.
Kick is deep. Woodburn with possession at the moment, but cleared out by La Salle. Silva gives it in for Perez. Shot on goal, over the bar, and it's out of bounds. Oh, that one.
Kasserboom took one from 40, and it just was right over the bar. It was about a foot over the bar.
That was impressive. We've seen a couple goals tonight go over the net, over the crossbar, and one of them was knocked in from about 45 yards out and hit up the uprights from Woodburn.
Well, ever since the red card on Strange of La Salle, so they're playing down a guy, it seems like La Salle's been playing up a guy. So Woodburn has not been able to take advantage of that man advantage for the last 20 minutes.
Opportunity on goal. Kick was a short kick. It didn't get enough leg into it. And a late whistle came in, and there is a foul. After giving a bit of a warning to Woodburn's side. There's no card been issued yet. It is just a foul.
It was just a foul. There's no card on that.
I kind of had an instinctive feeling that there might have been a card issued, but the referee just let it go. Opportunity for Woodburn to get the lead.
So this is a free kick just from the top of the circle.
That would be Silva, I would assume, because he'll be the guy attacking.
I believe this is a direct kick, so they could knock it in from here.
Silva on the kick. It is easily saved by Kastner. Getting close to the 35th minute of this game. 1-1 with Woodburn and La Salle. Big kick. Out of bounds, though. And now the crowd, they are just back in their seats. They both want to keep very quiet and anxious in this game, as it is a full house here. Just about, except the back row is still open to my left. And we have a man down for Woodburn.
Who's that?
I can't tell if that's at 8. That would be Trevor Carsaboom. He is down and now just back up.
He's okay.
And he's all right. And 13. Harris will be coming out. And Arnulfo Gaspar in for Woodburn. And they got the ball fired up on the 49-yard line right side. And now the referees. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a card come out. I think that might have been a yellow.
On who?
I think it's on the coach. A yellow card on the coach. On La Salle, Seth Altschuler. Well, we've seen players get yellow cards, reds, and now a coach getting a yellow. Long kick downfield. It is headed in play for La Salle. Offside. Free kick for La Salle. And that was a wild sequence up there. Seth Altschuler Third year at the helm for La Salle. Gets a yellow card up on the far sideline. Kickoff for Kastner. Good control by Story. Shot deflected out of bounds. La Salle had a chance on goal with Carter Cook. And Carter is spelled with a K, not a C. Out of bounds again. La Salle with the possession. It'll be Carter Cook to throw in. Whistle sounds. A foul on Woodburn.
Foul's on La Salle.
Oh, La Salle, pardon me. Woodburn on the throw-in.
It's a kick. It's a free kick. 4 minutes to go.
Kicking downfield on the free kick. As we're getting close, 37 minutes in this game. You could ever look into overtime or a team getting a big lead. Silva handles the ball, but it is out of bounds. It'll be Falcons ball for Sal. And we had the crowd going up on their seats during the last 5 minutes or so, and now they've all been sitting back down on the cold benches.
3 minutes to go.
37 minutes to gone in this game. Kastner on the goalkeeper, saving it.
Again, if it stays 1-1, we're going to have 2 10-minute overtime periods with a 2-minute break in between. So,
correct. And if we do remain tied after the 2 periods of overtime, 10 minutes each, penalty kicks will determine the winner of this game. We've had quite a lot in the 5A soccer tournament this year. History for Woodburn, if they win this game, they will be the lowest seed to advance to the championship game. It was previously held by Wilsonville of last year, of 2016, in 5A. And for Wilsonville, this is their last game, their last season of playing in the 5A. They will be dropped to 4A next year. Woodburn, yes, with Woodburn. Throw in for Woodburn. Escalona throws it in. Getting close to 39 minutes of a 40-minute game in the second half. 1-1 game. Man closest to the goal is Salvador Perez for Woodburn. 90 seconds to go. Kick towards the goal. Went wide to the right. Missed opportunity by Silva.
The South defense has really stepped up in the second half because Woodburn hasn't been able to penetrate past the 20-yard line.
Yes. LaSalle to kick it away. 39th minute elapsed. 1 minute to go in the second half. We could look for OT or game winner. We'll find out. Kicked up high in the air, headed by Woodburn. Opportunity. Jesus Rodriguez, left side, kicks it to the goal. It's wide to the left, the post. Wow. Rodriguez would have put the dagger in the hearts of the LaSalle fans here.
But it went wide.
It is still 1-1. 28 seconds to go. So probably one last opportunity. They're going to have to go the field quickly. And I do mean quick if they get the proper position.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Nichols out of bounds. And it looks like now we're going to head into overtime. Tie game at 1-1 with the Falcons and the Bulldogs.
soccer match so far. At the
Wow.
end of regulation, we're tied.
What more can you say about this, Keith? Both teams going into overtime.
Will consist of 2 10-minute periods. This is not a sudden victory or
Yeah, this should be fun.
situation. Both 10-minute periods will
We're going to go ahead and take a break
any scoring.
ourselves and get ourselves recalibrated. And when we come back, we will go into the first of our overtime periods, which is 10 minutes each. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back on Oregon Sports Beat. We are heading into overtime. Tie game at 1-1 with La Salle and Woodburn.
Oh my god.
At Schwab Tires, they know buying tires today means more than just price. It includes service, selection, quality, and value. This is why dollar for dollar, tire for tire, Les Schwab is the tire store you can trust. Les Schwab Tires, proud sponsor of the OSAA Championships, and doing the right thing matters. Celebrate your success making it to the OSAA playoffs by getting your state championship t-shirt or sweatshirt at www.osaastore.com. The revamped website is mobile friendly and has all the gear you need to celebrate your achievement. Everyone knows that student that needs a little extra help getting on the field, the OSAA Foundation is here to help students get shoes or gear for their upcoming season. Donate and help a student in your community at www.osaafoundation.org.
Shane, you have my phone? Yes. Can you give it to Spence so you can update?
I'm gonna go listen to it on the car.
Well, Jackie was asking if Trump's okay.
No, I gotta just sit
He's
with
fine, but he's not in there.
Maybe I can go
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It's not that bad.
I graduated in 90. Maybe, where'd you go? Was it the high school where you kind of like set down? That's Crescent Valley. I think she was there. Yeah. No.
A little better.
Oh man, this is a little too exciting. Okay, Spencer is updating Tony and he's like, hey, text me this. So I've got a brother that lives in Minnesota, so I've got Tony and my brother Jeff on a group text, and so Spencer put him in charge of that. Oh yeah, he teaches at a high school their history. My other brother teaches music piano lessons in Portland. He's in Portland. You gotta get that close. Yeah, kind of right in the middle. Which is nice for family gatherings.
And welcome back as we're getting close to a minute left of the breaks. 2 overtime periods, both 10 minutes each. That's the rule. If we do remain tied after the first 2 periods of overtime, we will head into sudden death of penalty kicks. Whoever has the most goals in the penalty kicks will win it. Still don't have any score update from Corvallis. We do hope to have that for you at the conclusion of this game. Winner will go on to the championship round this Saturday at Hillsborough Stadium. It'll be either the 5th-ranked La Salle Prep Falcons or the number 9th seed visiting Woodburn Bulldogs. And I've had to correct myself quite a bit because Woodburn Bulldogs, if you say that 5 times, you're going to be tongue-twisted with that. Sean Phillipson, Keith Glasser on hand. Glad you could all join us tonight. Semi-final match. And it will be Woodburn to begin. 10-minute overtime. 2 periods of it.
And again, the man advantage to Woodburn.
And there you see number 25 there, Ina Lopez, who had the goal in the first half. Second half, Thornburg tied it up in the 25th minute. No goal opportunity for Woodburn as they are right to left on your screen. Left to right for La Salle.
Woodburn can't seem to penetrate past the 20-yard line. But that was probably their best possession in the last 20 minutes to start the overtime.
Goal kick.
Oh, that's helpful.
LaSalle, cross corner kick, saved nicely by Pareco. Great save in bounds for Ina Lopez, but it's right over to LaSalle. And the ball out. It'll be right back to the Falcons. LaSalle with an opportunity to throw in. Or Woodburn, beg your pardon, Woodburn. Headed by Sal. Opportunity now. Thornberry didn't quite get a good possession with the ball. Nice little pass. Try again, right to get to Thornberry. Didn't do it. It's a little too far out of position.
Yeah, Hyder went front.
So he kicks it right over to Woodburn's possession side. It's out of bounds.
Excellent game. Definitely high-level players on both these teams. I don't see any weaknesses on either team, actually.
This game could go on forever with how both teams have been playing. LaSalle to throw in on the far side. Headers back and forth. LaSalle wins it. Kick. Well, left side of the post. Woodburn to kick it away. Yes, we have gone 3 minutes in the first overtime period. We will have a couple minutes of intermission after the first overtime. Missed opportunity for LaSalle. Miscommunication on the offensive end. Sliding tackle missed. Great save by Spencer Shue. Able to pull that ball back out to clear it. Gaspar kicks it long. And will be right to the goalkeeper in Kastner. 1-1 game.
That was a good ball in. Rodriguez, too bad he didn't make the run. He might have slipped that one in.
Miss header for both teams now. Foot races on out of bounds, and they will rule for LaSalle, or Woodburn. Woodburn to throw in. Ina Lopez. How about getting the ball? Didn't get it to him. Good clear clearance kick for LaSalle.
26 seconds.
Nearly half the overtime gone out of play.
Falcon throwing.
Falcons to throw in.
Go Woodburn!
Kick a little bit wide to the right. Shot on goal. It's in! La Salle leads 2-1. Big time goal by Wade Nichols.
Wade Nichols.
Wade Nichols with a clutch goal at near the 5-minute mark of the first overtime.
Well, if you shoot and you get it near the goal, it might go in. That was that ball was deflected off of a Woodburn player, so the keeper really had no chance on that. So down a guy, La Salle has taken the lead 2-1.
Woodburn now really has to play their quick game, which they did in the first half. Lopez, their only goal in that first half. He could really come up big here. Interception almost for La Salle. Lopez going around player, zigzags his way down. It passes it a little too far away from Aguirre.
Throw in, La Salle.
My goodness.
Well, as we said at the half, you never know what's going to happen in the second half. And
Well, that you called it correctly. Might need to call you coach for that because you have the skill set to tell players this game is not over.
fascinating game. Once it was interesting. Once La Salle went down a player, it like changed the whole game. They just turned on the Jets once they went down a guy.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty much been all La Salle from about the 25th minute of the second half.
Actually, we only have one more day. Then our kids are off Thursday, Friday. Friday's veterans, and then Thursday for us.
Handball called.
Handball called against the Bulldogs. That'll be a free kick for the Falcons.
Free kick for the Falcons.
After this, we have
Go Bulldogs!
yes, after this.
That's a booming kick down the far side.
Too bad it's out of bounds.
Yeah, that. Hey, if you're a punter doing that, kicking it out of bounds, that would be all legal. Can't do it though in soccer because that's a penalty, not a penalty, but a play out for the opposition. Seven minutes gone in the first overtime period. After this 2-minute break, and then depending on how Woodburn holds up, if they get an equalizing goal, then we will go to penalty kicks.
Go Woodburn!
So if you're Leroy Sanchez for Woodburn, what do you do with very little time left?
Well, what I do at the half is I would group my team and say, you guys better dig a little deeper. Because you definitely have the superior talented team, but you're just getting beaten to every ball and out-hustled by the La Salle team.
That's a good steal. They got a man up ahead. That's Jesus Rodriguez. He's 1-on-2. Rodriguez has a man to the middle. He kicks it to the goal. It's wide to the left of the post. Oh, my goodness. Rodriguez had a shot opportunity, just missed on the left end of the post.
Go Chewy!
8 minutes gone in the overtime.
That was a good position and good defense by La Salle. Stop the talking about.
I don't know what the fans thinking to stop the clock. Unless a by referee signal, then do it. But we didn't see any of that.
This isn't basketball.
No, it's not. Silva tries to pass it right, but La Salle in pursuit. Interception almost. Woodburn had a play on it, didn't get enough of it. Close to the 9-minute mark of the overtime period. Here is Eno Lopez. Lopez past the 20. He is tripped. There is no foul. Oh, there is a foul. Referee just blew the whistle late.
How can he not call that?
Oh, they didn't call a foul. Oh, my goodness. It'll be a goal kick for La Salle. from the point of the corner of the window where I'm at in the press box, it is hard to tell if there was any whistle that was blown dead.
There was no. Thornberry definitely knocked down. He knocked down Rodriguez, hit him from behind, but the ref didn't make the call. So,
to the referee's discretion, it was a clean play.
It's going to be a goal kick.
Wow. 30 seconds remaining in the first OT.
2-1 La Salle. There's another 10 minutes to play after this one.
Down the field. Rodriguez kicks it off the right side. A little too far. Rodriguez, the junior, didn't get an opportunity.
Rodriguez is a cheeky player, man.
Oh, he leaked out looking for that ball. And for the second straight time, tried to get an angle on the kick. It wasn't there. First overtime complete. 2-1 La Salle with the lead. That is their first lead of the ball game.
10-minute overtime period.
Wow.
So we got a 2-minute intermission. Let's see if Woodburn can regroup, get a goal or two. Who knows? The game's really opened up here in the last 6 minutes ever since La Salle scored that second goal off the deflection by, who scored that goal?
That was Wade Nichols. He made the goal for La Salle in overtime.
Wade Nichols, he's definitely been a force on the La Salle team, so definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves a goal.
We're going to keep it on. We're going to keep it going throughout the rest of the ball game. So, if you're Woodburn, what are you going to have to do? Because you have found a couple good weapons in there with Jesus Rodriguez and Eno Lopez in the game. What's your game plan coming into the second overtime?
Well, my game plan the second overtime would be open up the game. I'd be looking for some kind of combination between Trevor Casabroom, Jesus Rodriguez, and Ignacio Lopez. And actually, I would get Edwin Silva. I think to get those four guys calm on the ball, looking for each other. I think they got a good shot to put a couple shots on goal, and who knows, they might knock one in. On the other hand, if I was the La Salle coach, I would tell them to just keep attacking and try to put one more in.
Some of the Woodburn faithful fans are hoping that their team still has a chance to come back down 2-1 in the overtime period. This is the second overtime.
They just switched sides, and we're ready to get going here in about 28 seconds.
Yes, and it will be La Salle with the ball. And who else would do it than Keller Storley? We've heard his name being called quite a bit in this game. He's gotten ahead of the passing lanes quite a bit tonight, Keith.
I'd say he's quite the point man for La Salle. You can tell coming out of the Timbers Academy,
right?
To be playing at that level, you got to have quite the skill set. So,
no doubt about it. Both teams switch sides as La Salle is right to left on your screen. And, hit from behind. It'll be a kick for Woodburn, or La Salle rather. There's the kick. Woodburn needs a goal to tie to force perhaps penalty kicks. Otherwise, their season will end. And this would be their last year and possibly their last game as well, competing in the 5A level before they drop to 4A, playing in the Oregon West Conference next year. I'm going to give that credit to Pat Shue, our PA announcer for La Salle. Getting that information to us. Thank you to him. Nice little header. Rodriguez. Did not get the ball in bounds. Falcon ball. This play for Aguirre. Clean play. Ref let that go on with contact. Eno Lopez kicks it left side. Didn't get enough on it. 2 minutes almost gone in the second overtime. 2-1 La Salle lead. Tying goal for Woodburn would keep this game alive at the moment. Big kick downfield. This might be trouble momentarily as Thornberry was ahead of the pack. Offsides is the call.
Offside whistle against the Bulldogs. It'll be a free kick for the Falcons.
Falcons on the free kick.
That's when it was just all boys school. Is that when it was just all boys school? Or no, yeah. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Gabrish to get the free kick off for La Salle. He kicks it away. Thornberry, cross kick, easily saved by Pareco. Pareco kicks it away. Downfield. Lopez, left side, got cut off. No foul called, they let it play on. Out of bounds. Woodburn with a shot on goal, over the post! Oh my goodness, that would have been an equalizer for Aguirre.
No, that was Castleboom.
Castlebrook, excuse me.
Castleboom.
Castleboom. My goodness, Castleboom had a shot, just missed.
Skimmed the top of the crossbar.
How many times have we seen that tonight?
About 5.
One too many, I'll say.
I'll tell you, man, he had the keeper beat. 6 inches lower, there was a tie game.
Both players get tripped down. Opportunity, Rodriguez, met by his man. Out of bounds, it'll be a throw-in for Woodburn, down by a goal. Thornberry kicked it soft to the left side. La Salle not playing with a sense of urgency at the moment, even though they're up by 1. They would love to punctuate this game here. Nearly half the overtime gone. Whistle sounds.
Over the line, goal kick.
Over the line, goal kick for the Falcons of La Salle.
5:55 to go.
Half of the overtime, second overtime at that played. Woodburn needs a goal to tie the game or their season will end. Now to play.
Throw in for La Salle.
La Salle ball on the throw in. Time is against Woodburn. We're going to come with big plays down the stretch. Throw in La Salle. Good body control for Woodburn. Another throw in La Salle. Philippines now fighting for the ball. Good save. And it will be playable. Nonetheless, throw in for Woodburn.
You know, before the game, I was interviewing Seth Anschuler, the coach of the LaSalle Falcons, and he just told me he's just got a hard-nosed, aggressive team, and they've definitely proved their mettle here in the second half. Wouldn't you say, Sean?
I would say so too. Their team has performed very well. Can't say the same for Woodburn. Both teams have really played pretty good ball. Long shot to the goal. In! Tie ball game. Jesus Rodriguez with an equalizer goal. Unbelievable comeback for Woodburn. Tied at 2-2. Jesus Rodriguez, the junior.
Jesus Rodriguez, number 7 for Woodburn with the goal, and there's a reason he's the top scorer for the Bulldogs. Boy, that was quite the shot from about 20 yards out.
Now with the goal, do Woodburn go for the win and go quickly? That brought the Woodburn fans on their feet for that one. As we are nearly 7 minutes gone in the second overtime period. We are tied at 2-2. And if this keeps up, we could very well look into penalty kicks.
Actually, Sean, I think somebody's going to score in the next 3:40.
You reckon we'll see it?
I think this game's going to end in the next 3.5 minutes. Somebody's going to knock one in.
Throw in for Woodburn. Rodriguez, who had the game-tying goal. Back on the defensive end. Good kick. Downfield. Thornberry. A shot is not even there. Good save by Pareco. He was alert on the play for Woodburn. He kicks it away. Up towards the far side. Rodriguez, middle of the play. And no foul. They play on. No whistle sounds. That was a good clean tackle for La Salle.
Well, let's not go too far on the clean, but he didn't call it. That was a foul in the box, but hey, 3 minutes to go. Usually not going to call that stuff.
Not quite of a good clear out by La Salle, but it did work momentarily. Wow, and now a whistle comes in very late. I mentioned earlier in the game, while we had a lot of contact going on the field, referees are going to be less lenient this game in terms of letting players go with contact. It'll be a kick, though, for Woodburn. My goodness.
Definitely got some testosterone flying out there right now.
Good call, Keith. It will be Kersaboom to kick downfield. Headed cleared by La Salle. Momentarily. Got to wait for him a goal. Not even there for Lopez. Lopez shoved off a guy. No foul. They play on. Lopez getting away with a shove off of one of the La Salle players downfield. 8 minutes gone in the game. Contact up on the far side. No foul. We continue on. Throw in for Woodburn. Close to the 9-minute mark of the second overtime. Tied at 2-2.
1:30 to play.
La Salle with possession at the moment, but pulled back out Woodburn. Jesus Rodriguez with the ball. He'll kick it down in the middle of the field, and it's saved by Kashner. Easily saved. Tied at 2-2. Close to the 9-minute mark of the ball game. 2-all from La Salle. Kashner kicks it off. 1 minute away from potential penalty kicks. Kashner will get into play at the ball here. And Kashner widely picks up the ball. Jairo Aguirre was right in pursuit of the goalkeeper. 40 seconds to go in the ball game. La Salle being very conservative with the ball. Contact at the 30-yard line, no foul. We continue on. 30 seconds to go in the overtime period. Downfield. And La Salle will watch the ball sail out. Falcons with the goal kick. 15 seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, in the first of any of my broadcasts, we're going to be calling, along with Keith Glasser, penalty kicks. So we tie at 2-2.
Well, 5 seconds. That's going to be it.
Yeah. Academic at that point, the kick would have not mattered at least. We are tied at 2-2 through overtimes. We are going to go to penalty kicks. So, Keith, can you tell our audience what penalty kicks are about in this one? How does it work?
Well, what they do right now.
Wins the coin toss can choose to kick first or second. Teams will alternate with each team getting 5 kicks.
I think we're hearing from the PA announcer.
The team with more wins will advance to the next round of the state championships. If the score remains tied after the first 5 kicks, the kicks will continue in a sudden victory situation. At this point, if one team scores and the other does not, the match will end.
Well,
You think our fans heard that from the PA announcer? From
I have
LaSalle?
no idea. I don't know how well the audio it is outside the press box, but
Well, let's talk about it. So,
Yeah. so what I'm hearing is a coin toss. Go ahead.
There's going to be a coin toss. They're going to decide which goal they're going to shoot all the penalty kicks at.
That the track is not a designated spectator area. You must please all move off of the track for the match to proceed.
They're going to alternate. One of each team is going to take a kick. They're going to shoot 5.
5 players, is what I heard from the PA.
Five players. Whoever has the most goals wins. So
if we remain tied, it's 1 goal to a finish.
that's right. Then they pick another 5 players, 5 different players, and then it's sudden. It's the golden goal. So whoever misses and whoever scores is going to win the match. So should be interesting on the first 5.
So we'll see who gets the toss. Of course, we can't hear from a couple hundred feet away from the box.
I have to tell you that anybody at this game, this has been quite the exciting soccer match.
Let alone for a chance to go to the championship game on Saturday. This is all on the line. Woodburn wins, they would be the lowest seed to make it to the championship game. They're 9th. La Salle wins, they'll advance to the championship game, and Woodburn's 5A appearance will end as they'll be down to 4A next year. They'll be playing in the Oregon West Conference. Man, this is going to be an epic game. 5 players on each end. Most goals wins. If we are tied, we go to sudden death until we do have a decisive winner in goals. 2-2 tie in regulation and overtime. While we do have a moment, let's take this time to thank Jim Thompson, our director in audio, man on hand for Oregon Sports Speed, Orlando Sanchez doing terrific work on the camera operating as well. They both have done great work, and as well Ryan Johnson getting this game on the web for all of you, our viewers on Oregon Sports Speed, Sean Phillipson and Keith Glasser. Winner to the state championship game. Still don't have any score update, but we hope to have that very, very soon at the conclusion of this game. Winner will take on either number 6 Bend or number 2 Corvallis. And it looks like La Salle won the toss, so they will elect to go first.
Quite.
It'll be Thornberry, it looks like. He'll be the one to step up to the plate
No,
first.
I think it's Storley, isn't it?
Storley?
I think Storley's taking the first shot for La Salle.
The shade of the blue, yes, it is Storley. The shade of the blue, couldn't tell if it was a 1 or a 9 there. Storley, first goal met against Pareco. Storley's shot is in! 1-0 in penalty kicks.
Number 11, Silva for the Bulldogs.
Silva, the only player to return from the Bulldogs from last year, the only starter, is going to take the first kick.
Woodburn to answer, and successful. Silva puts it through. 1-1.
Next kicker for
It's Thornberry this time.
Thornberry, the guy who had the first goal for La Salle.
In the second half, yes.
He's played a heck of a game,
25th
Thornberry.
minute.
Starting the game at right back, ends the game as one of the 2 strikers. Had a great game.
Without a doubt. Thornberry's shot is in. 2-1 lead.
Well, the Woodburn keeper, he guessed the right direction, but he just missed it.
2-1 in penalty kicks.
2 for 2 for La Salle, and here's the second one for Woodburn.
what a great goal by Perez. It edged off the goalkeeper's elbow, and it fall through the net. Tied at 2-2.
Yeah, Kastner went left, and he kind of went down the middle, and it's 2-2. Everybody's made it so far. Who's taking the next one for La Salle?
Looks like number 5 in there. Don't do numbers very often. It's Connor Cook.
Connor Cook, another La Salle player, had a great game. One of the midfielders.
Yes, indeed. Cook with a shot. Nice save by Perico. All right, Woodburn with an opportunity.
Take the lead.
To take the lead.
So 2 for 3 for La Salle, 2 for 2 for Woodburn, and Woodburn's up for the third one.
Cook denied of the goal. That looks like Perez.
No, Casaboom.
Casaboom, pardon me.
Carsaboom. It's Carsaboom.
Carsaboom.
Well, I'd say Carsaboom. He has a boomer of a kick, so.
Well, we'll see if that will be put to the test here on the penalty shot. It is in. Carsaboom gives Woodburn a 3-2 lead in penalty kicks.
Again, Kastner went the right way, but just went right under his hand. So who's got this one? I can't see. Who's got this?
Jack Gabrish. He's the next man up. Gabrish shot is in. Gabrish ties it at 3-3. They needed that big time. Next man up for Woodburn is Jesus Rodriguez.
Jesus Rodriguez, top scorer for Woodburn. He's the guy who scored the second goal to tie it in the second overtime.
In the 6th minute of the overtime at that, yes.
I'd have to say without a doubt this guy's been the top player in the game.
Rodriguez, his shot is in the net. You called it.
There was no doubt on that one, man. He just finished that. Almost put a hole in the back of the net.
All right, it's 4-3 in penalty kicks now.
Okay, so if La Salle doesn't score, the game's over.
That's right, and it's up to the goalie, the goalkeeper at that in Kastner. Win.
He tied.
A tie. He's a tie.
And then Woodburn has one more shot.
Kastner, the shot is in. We're tied. All right. Now it's up to Pareco to win the ball game. It's 4-4 in penalty kicks. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's not the goalie. This one is Eno Lopez. He's going to come in to perhaps give them the win.
Eno Lopez, the guy who scored the first goal for Woodburn. He steps up.
Lopez scores, and it's over. Woodburn will advance to the 5A state championship game. They win it 5-4 in penalty kicks. What a ball game. Eno Lopez gets it done. He had the goal in the 14th minute of the first half, and he comes up with a game-winning penalty kick to win it 5-4. Unbelievable stuff by Woodburn. And Woodburn will head back to the state championship. That would be their 6th appearance in title games in the last 7 seasons. Wow. Unbelievable game. What more can you say, Keith? I'm speechless.
Speechless, Sean?
Yeah, I can't say much more than that. And Lopez is lying on the grass at the 42. He is happy with what he did for the team tonight. Oh, my goodness. Woodburn will advance. They will be the lowest seeded team in OSAA history. So far at the 9th slate, their championship game, their championship run is still alive. Looking to win back-to-back. They defeated Wilsonville last year.
You know, Shauna, I'll tell you, we like to tell our listeners, You know, I would tune into every one of these Oregon Sport Beat games because both games we announced this year were phenomenal.
Right? We had the 2-2 game at Franklin, and now this one in penalty kicks. I have never seen so much excitement in a soccer game in this capacity in my broadcasting career, 10 years, and it's unbelievable.
I would have to say the bleachers were about 95% full here. There must be 2,000 people at this game.
Absolutely.
Impressive crowd.
Yeah, it was a great crowd, except you mentioned the 5%. The far left of the bleachers were kind of empty, but everybody else, they filled the seats up very well. As a very jubilant Woodburn Bulldogs, they are going to make it to the state championship game. We don't know who. They'll either face Bend or Corvallis this Saturday. The time to be determined, of course.
You know, I would say it's tough that one team had to win and one team had to lose. Evenly matched game. Incredible effort by La Salle being down a guy for the last 25 minutes of the second half and up all 20 minutes of the overtime.
Absolutely.
And looked like they were going to win the game.
Well, it felt like they did, but eventually Woodburn came out on top and pulled off a huge win on the road, coming in a hostile territory in La Salle. Their fans were running rapid. There were some calls back and forth that could have gone either way. But eventually it came out to be in Woodburn's possession to get a win in penalty kicks 5-4. Let's run down the scores for both teams in the first half of play. Ina Lopez had the early goal in the 14th minute. And in the second half, Thornberry tied it in the 25th minute. Overtime periods, Nichols had the first goal in the overtime period at the 5-minute mark. And Jesus Rodriguez equalized the game in the 6th minute of the second OT period. The penalty kicks go as follows. Shorely with the goal first for La Salle, able to score it. Thornberry, Gabrish, and Castron. That was with the 4 goals in the penalty kick session. Silva, Perez, Carsaboom, Rodriguez, and Ina Lopez, the 5 to get it done for Woodburn. As a terrific game for Woodburn. I would not call these two teams underdogs because it looked evenly matched, and it was. And this marked a terrific game for both teams, without a doubt. Again, let's take this time to remind you that thanks to Jim Thompson for directing and audio of our game tonight on Oregon Sports Beat. Been a great work all season long. And Orlando Sanchez, great camera work as well. Can't give him enough credit for that. And Ryan Johnson for getting this on the web on OregonSportsBeat.com. Nobody does it better than Oregon Live. Oregon Sports Beat, I should say. Why am I going with Oregon Live for me? I must be thinking about what the score is for the final game coming up. See if we have any updates for you in terms of did Bend or Corvallis win? And it's still on. Okay, so it looks like we still do not have a score so far yet for Bend and Corvallis, but do check on OSAA.com for all the scores and on Twitter if you have to check out all the final scores and updates around high school sports. For Keith Glasser, I am Sean Phillipson, and the final score from LaSalle Prep. The Falcons are downed by the Woodburn Bulldogs in penalty kicks 5-4. Until next time, good night.